Hey guys, what's up? Got some cool things, some cool products, some cool 3S GTE crankshafts in. We got 4 more cranks in actually. One of the guys who actually owns this crank, his name is Chris. He requested that I make this video. He wanted to see the crank kind of up close. He's kind of far away, so he wanted me to basically, you know, give an up close and personal shot at his crank. So these 4 cranks, one of them is actually staying here. 3 of them are actually being sent off to Europe, and then one will make its way over to Australia. So Chris, this video is for you. Thank you for, you know, the crankshaft purchase, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you reach your power goals that you want to, and let's get to it. Let's get these things out of the box. I only have one that's opened up right now, so I'm going to open up the other 3, and we'll stand them all up here and check these things out. All right guys, so there you have them, man. These things are an absolute work of art. I mean, they're just stunning pieces. They're beautiful. They come completely polished. I think you could see from that picture I showed you. Look at this rod journal. I mean, it's an absolute mirror. Look at this. And the cranks themselves are all polished. You can see my finger in there. I mean, these things are great. They come balanced already. We try to target the weights that we want. You know, those options are all built into these crankshafts already. Just you know, just to try and meet what the customer wants, and try and give some input as far as what we have done and what we have learned throughout the years. So you got 4 beautiful billet crankshafts here. We try and do all the leading and trailing edges knife edged. So not like what you would see in some of the other stuff, you know, where they kind of knife edge the entire counterweight. You really don't want that here. These things are thick for strength, to support the horsepower that these guys hopefully, you know, want to throw at them, and that these things can support without any issues. So, I mean, again, these things are all, you know, they're just beautiful, beautiful pieces. So, you know, the only downside to it is the lead time. Like I tell guys, hey, you want a crank, we could basically make anything you want. The only problem is that it takes roughly 6 months to make. But before you know it, like I tell most guys, stop dwelling on the time frame and just get it done, because you know, you make your deposit, and before you know it, these things come in and they're ready to go. So time flies, and in this day and age, you know, things are not like they used to be. I swear to God, I feel like 1 week, you know, just flies by like days. It's kind of sad and sucks, to be honest with you, but that's just the way it is. You get older and life just moves right past you. But again, Billet 3S GTE custom made chromoly crankshafts. We can make them for this, we can make them for the 3TC. You know, most of the stuff we do here is all Toyota stuff, so that's what I like to focus on. We can make them for other engines. If somebody else has a crankshaft that they want to duplicate, I would need a crankshaft. That's the only way to do it. These things, again, are not cheap. You know, these particular cranks have pretty much, you know, every option that we can think of to put into them. That way, when the customer gets the end product, it's basically ready to go, and they don't have to worry about too many things. I haven't fitted any parts on it. Maybe I'll try and put a flywheel on these things. Let me try and do that. I have some custom flywheels that I had made by Clutch Masters as well. So if anybody needs a custom 3S flywheel, let us know. Also, these are all custom made. Again, the weights that we want. There's 5 flywheels in here, I believe. Yeah, there's 4, 2 in each box, and then there's this one on top. So we could basically make anything you want there. But let's try and fit this flywheel on top of this crank. All right, let's get this flywheel down here. Oh man, that is a perfect fit. Look at that. Oh wow, you cannot beat that fit at all, you know, which I'm happy about. Last thing you want is a flywheel that doesn't fit. So that thing fits like a glove. Jeez. So there you go, perfect fit. Bolt holes should line up and everything. So this is a solid setup right here. You know, you got your Clutch Masters 8.5-inch twin disc and custom flywheel. So this is a solid combination, ready for some serious power. So just a really cool setup, and I'm glad it all fits the way it should, which is definitely a bonus. I mean, it should, but with aftermarket parts you just never know. So let's see how this comes off. Look at that, what a fit. Wow. So that's why I use Clutch Masters. That's why I use the crank guys I use. Everything works out the way you want it to be. You know, I mean, this flywheel could have been, I don't know, 2 or 3 thousandths bigger where it fits the flywheel, where it fits the rear end of the crankshaft, and you'd kind of have a little bit of wobble, which would suck. But you know, I mean, God, it's hard for these, you know, these shops to make these parts custom and then not give a little leeway, because imagine if they make it too small, then it doesn't fit on the crank, or vice versa, the crank is too big, you know. But luckily these hold on, I'm putting my tripod back in here. So yeah, this stuff all fits pretty nice, which I'm very happy about. But again, hey Chris, I hope you enjoy this. Your crank looks killer. You are gonna love this thing, man. This thing should bring you many years of happiness. Also, my buddy out in Europe who's getting his cranks, I mean, I can't wait to see his, you know, his finished product and what he's gonna do with them. So I won't release any names. If they want to release it, you know, they can. That's up to them. But people spend money on their products, and you know, sometimes you gotta keep things a little bit of a secret. So, and I respect that as well. But again, anybody need a crankshaft, we can make them. You have to be patient. If you're not patient, I'm sorry, unfortunately I'm not going to store crankshafts here for people to buy whenever they want, because that's just not feasible. There's too much money in these things just to have them lying around, and everything is custom made to order. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and we will see you in the next video. Unfortunately, Thursday we were supposed to race to start it, which is tomorrow, and it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Florida got hit by a terrible front, basically, that just came through and stayed over the whole state from Monday through, looks like Friday pretty much. So whatever, that's drag racing. It is what it is. We will wait for the next time that we could head to the track on a good day and do what we got to do. So I will keep you guys updated regardless either way. I will try and put out a video Saturday, so stay tuned for that. Take it easy, guys. I hope everyone's having a good week. See you later.